Ooh, I think we're live. I think we're live. Cynthia, Scoop with Barb. Good to see you. I know it's a crazy time to go live, and there's others that are live and blah, blah, blah. But I wanted, I don't know, I just wanted to touch base with everybody. Hola, yep. So what? Hey, Maggie. Um, as we all know, it's going to be a big day on the streets. Hey, Lavender Sunday and Evelyn. Hugs back. Because LeTiddy had her baby. And I've just been waiting all day, waiting to see when CPS, hey Kate, hey Clancy, was going to come in and talk with her. Hey Cat Lady, because I was getting worried, seriously worried about, um, she's breastfeeding, she's holding the baby, and I thought surely they're not going to let her walk out of there with the baby. She talked so lovingly to her baby boy, and then that she tried to. And hey, sweet Melissa, Pammy, Debbie, um, sweet. Hey, Weezy. Oh, the baby is beautiful. But and I knew, I figured, I didn't know, but I had a feeling once the baby came that of course she would have a change of heart. But what I also know that she's also going to use this to. It's too early to hang your Halloween decorations. Hey, Riding Nerdy. Hey, Brenda. Izzy Rose. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick. Why are you saying my name like that? I don't know. I don't know. It's great to see you. Um, a lot of her, I think with LeTiddy, everything is manipulation. So I can't even, I think she got in there, hi, baby Jason, to lure the dad, the possible dad. Hey, Sandy. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Um, but then, so hey, Mallory Young, um, they they've came in and spoken to her about now the CPS has come in, and it's probably the ones that work, there at the hospital, and the state's probably they've said that the state's about to come in and talk to her, so they're gonna drinking a non-alcoholic version of Bush beer. Well, I'm glad you're sticking to the no drinking thing, but that just don't sound good. But I'm glad you're not drinking. Unfortunately, my grandson come home with COVID and strep throat. I got it. I'm okay. Thanks for. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's awful. She said if CPS takes him away, she won't make. I know, Amy Jane. Hey, Mystic Angel, and she won't make any effort to get him back. She won't, because here's what somehow she doesn't see that she had 9 months to prepare. She had 9 months to find an apartment. She had 9 months, a free apartment at that. It would have been free. It wouldn't even have been, you know, an expense to her. I don't understand her mom not rushing up there to get the baby. I just don't. That whole family dynamic, I get it. I have some toxicity in my family, but I have to say the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree on that one. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. Um I just it just is what it is. I've You couldn't stop me. Hey, Stitching Girl. Adrazdia is simping for LeTiddy. I saw that. Aunt Kathy knows. Uh-oh. Am I back? Am I success? Okay. Okay. Um. Anyway, can y'all hear me? My internet's weak. I don't think the baby's in danger now. I think the hospital. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for. Okay. So Adrasdia is of simping, but she's anybody. Is it better now? I think it's because I bet they're out there working. We are. Let me check. Okay. It said it's connected good. Okay. They're working on our sewer system for our whole town. So, and guess what? Okay. Oh shit. I'm just going all over the place. I'll tell y'all about that later. One day I was at the store, I saw they made Donna version. Okay. I still have the illusion of having to be. There you go. Okay. So I typed on Aunt Kathy's channel. That's literally the name. She is Adrasdia's real aunt. And she said, I was listening to you the other day. You sound really Southern. I'm like, yeah, I'm much more Southern than this. But I couldn't believe she knew I was alive. I had no idea. How lucky she just happened to be in jail. I think that the cops had a pretty good plan on doing it, riding nerdy. And I thank God that they did. Hey, Teresa. Um, Now, the first video that she done this morning, she slipped up twice and said, I broke my water. And I was thinking, did this idiot break her own water? But she says it broke. So I don't know. But they had to make sure she had that baby in custody, because if she had had it, say, in her car, they would have to hunt her down to get the baby. She didn't have a baby in a car. And then she said, one major thing you don't do is you don't push until they say push. There are reasons that the doctors know what they're doing. Okay. And she wasn't even all the way dilated to 10. She pushed. So, but that's her. Of course, you have that sensation to push. Hey, crazy Gemini. Good to see you. But you don't push. Randy Adrastia is only stepping in because of it. Oh, I know. I know, Stitching Girl. Just like with that guy that she simps for, James. Who, by the way, the internet should take more serious about him being psychotic, because he's psychotic. So here we have, hey, little Bitsy, I caught oh, you did? Yeah, twice she said it. Hey, L. Decker, that baby is gorgeous. I beg her not to name him Jason. He deserves his own. I agree. Who is Adrasdia? Adrasdia is a psycho lunatic that just rides my nerve. Sweet Melissa, we'll go over her one day. Maybe today. It just depends. I'm gonna make sure I'm connected good. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't telling me how many people were watching anything. Hey Presley, good to see you. Um, but for her to say, okay, she's no longer gonna breastfeed, even though she's already started breastfeeding, so the baby's gonna be like, what the um she said she hadn't eaten or drank water in 24 hours when she was in jail. That's why her water probably broke. The baby is cute. Of course, most babies are cute. Maybe not all of them, but um, again, I'm gonna repeat. Can't believe her mom's not there, busting the door down. It is aggressive. So I agree. Toothpaste is a prime example of that. Yeah, you know what? I still haven't watched Angelo's video. You know, I pegged Tupez, and but it took a while because I thought, you know, everybody deserves more chances. Da, 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 da. And then he showed who he was, and I was like, okay, go on. So, but what you have to do with Tupez, like when he came in the chat, um, a couple of months ago, I just completely ignored him. Didn't speak, didn't acknowledge his existence, and he went away. And that's what you had to do with Tupez. The fact that he's done all this stuff that he's done, and I don't even know about all of it because I haven't read the article, I haven't watched the video, I've just read little pieces of it. Donna's latest and time she has talked about. Oh, I know, Crazy Gemini. She said she didn't tell anyone she had the baby yet. She told everyone. She got on. She did a video as soon as she could. Audrey, I don't care. Fight me. I don't like her mama. Her mom is. I don't know. I don't know what her mom is. But obviously, if her brother, now word on the street, I don't know if this is true. Is he registered? Is he an offender? Does anyone know? Because they're not going to let that baby go to that house anyway, if he is. Because her mom lets him live there. She didn't call anyone because they don't care. Well, oh, I see, Elle. I see. Well, her mom's texting her now trying to help her name the baby. Why are you helping name the baby? Go to the hospital. Maybe early in the morning. Yeah. I saw it at 5 this morning. He has never been convicted of anything. Oh, okay. I got nothing for Letitia's mom. She didn't protect her child, and now you got the product. Yep. Yeah, that was on her last video, Elle, that her mom was texting her and, where are you, mom? Where are you? Your daughter has just given birth. I realize that your daughter's a whole wackadoo, but you helped create that wackadoo. You helped make her into what she is. And the reason I say that is because when she confronted her mom that last time, you can hear it wanting it all again. Is there's a let me check my internet connection. Freaking hell. It's fairly good. Okay. Yes, go support your daughter. She needs it. Sorry, y'all. I think I disconnected again. Golly, that's getting on my nerves. I don't know why it's doing that because it says I have a decent connection. Anyway, so what I was saying was there's a time that you have to look at your kids. And I've done this. I have done this and said, if I would have known better, I would have done better. And let me tell you something with your kids, that goes a long way, because not everyone is the perfect. They obviously don't come with instructions. I know, you know, and I know that's an old saying, but they don't. And we kind of go off of how we were raised, and that's, you know, I know that, and I've done it. I've done it. And had I known better, I would have done better in a lot of things with my kids. And if her mom would just acknowledge that, I think that would go a long way. Do you think, tell me, come back and do the soil work when it's more convenient? I will. I didn't know they were out there. Um, the LeTiddy just needs to hear it. She needs for her mom to acknowledge, you know what? I don't know. You were hurt, and I wish I could change it. Let me tell you, if that was, or I'd walk. Y'all know me. I'd walk to the hospital. There'd be no stopping me. I'm checking my Wi-Fi. Wanted to say real quick for a let me channel. Yeah. Damn. It's come back. It's a it hadn't been that baby's not it's bad. Damn. Can y'all hear me? There it goes. Stop talking. I have to CCK, it's literally with me. Can y'all hear me now? Just sucks. You can hear me. I restarted my computer, but I didn't uh if it's down. It's, okay, can y'all hear me? My internet went out completely. So Okay, let me refresh and see what happens. All right, if it keeps happening, we'll have to. Okay, okay. Yeah, my internet went completely out. I just think it's because they're we hear you loud and clear. Okay. I don't know what happened, but hey, Prickly Pear, good to see you. LeTiddy is live. I think they're taking. Oh, hold on, I'm grabbing it. Let me go look. Oh, it sucks that she's live. No, she's not. Yes, she is. Oh no, she's crying.
That it was like seeing God, I just want to run away. Like I literally just wanted to run. Like don't fucking take the baby from me when I didn't do shit and it wasn't something that I asked for. So I figured, oh, okay, either it's a blessing or it's a curse. And here we go already, day one. Happy birthday, right? The first fucking day. They literally, and it's not that other people called CPS, it's the hospital had to call CPS in order to regulate. So all these people that talk, I don't know what they're saying. They're not here. They're not seeing it face to face. They're not taking the words of these crazies. They're hanging up on them. So all the people that had called up here to try to say, "Oh, I called CPS," no, you didn't. The hospital informed because I didn't have a home to place the baby, and all these allegations that were placed to the officers, which the officers actually.
Okay. Okay, that's better. There shouldn't be whoops. There shouldn't be a echo. Is it still bad? No, I needed. It should be better. I put on my headphones. You can't hear? Okay. Hold on. I'll change it. All right. Tell me
To
how this
me,
is.
that's going to be like, oh, shock value. What's going on? No, I mean, you're all crazy. Like, I already know that the fact that you stole him from my side and said they would be here within the hour, I'm going to have to wait a goddamn hour to see him again. And even then, if I said, what are they trying to separate us? Like, why would you do that? Why would you take him away for a fucking hour? Like, that makes no sense.
So okay. So obviously, I've been trying to. They removed the baby, and CPS is
Give me
coming.
my time with
Oh.
him so that I can finish bonding and then get it over with.
Oh
Then
my.
then steal
I can't imagine. I cannot imagine.
him from me. Like, quit harassing me, quit causing me to have so much trauma, so much emotional pain that I literally need to sue just everyone. I wish I had the money to just sue the
Well, the
shit out.
thing is, people would sue if you got to take the baby, and it's not that I'm happy that she lost her baby because there's a part of me that buying Randy one of those giant satellites.
Of everyone
Yeah,
for
they
not
took the baby.
understanding what true mental illness and what true mental health is. And what they do is not beneficial. They turn around, they're very backward. They just want other people to gain from it because they just don't, they have a personal vendetta against you, or
Mm.
someone has a personal vendetta against you and trying to destroy your life. So,
No, not so.
like it
No,
matters.
look, she really didn't think this whole threatening the baby. all the way through her pregnancy, not finding a place to live. She didn't think any of that through. A lot of what she did for shock value. She did to get to Jason, all that stuff. And now look, she's laying in, oh my goodness, I can't imagine. I cannot imagine.
Like I don't already know. That's why I just pray.
Look at Anita over there. What are you going to do with him when you need a trick for weight? Anita, get over here and stop.
I'm just like,
Shauna, what's the common denominator in all these situations? You, hon. Oh, good.
Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our defense against the wickedness and snares of the devil.
Look at our people over there.
These people are. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray.
Yeah, she called him a little bastard. She's like, a little bastard. That's a cute word. It's a cute word. I'm like, call my kid that, asshole.
Hosts, by the power of God, cast into hell those people and Satan. All of it.
The gig is up. You're on your own.
Everything.
I think she legit thought they were going to let her keep that baby. She thought, right, Joanne, right. No, I feel a little bad for her myself. But she really thought this morning when she had that baby, she was going to get to keep him. That's not how any of this works. You did this to yourself.
May God rebuke him. O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast in hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world, seeking the ruin of innocent souls. Amen. I just feel like people are so crazy. How in the fuck are you going to sit there and harass someone that just gave birth? You're going to sit here and tell me some shit. They're not going to help me get housing. They're not going to help me do any of that shit. Instead, they're going to say, well, since you don't have anything, mine, by the way.
It's not their job to find you a place to live. It's your job to find you a place to live. Even Andrasdia did that.
That's why I'm just like, I'm waiting here. It's already been 10 minutes so far. 10 minutes of an hour. Watch them not show up for a while. Watch them be late, and then they stole the baby for no reason. They just wanted me to be away from him, and he's absolutely perfect. He's got no flaws physically. The pediatrician came in and took a look at him and said, "Yep, he looks great. Just try to back off on the smoking weed while you're breastfeeding." I was like, "Well, if they let me keep him, but I don't hold my breath for people to do the right thing and be professional about anything. Believe me, I had enough of that in Arkansas.
I don't think you can smoke weed and breastfeed. I don't
expect it from anywhere else in the United States. I don't.
Did you have a good birthday?
I really don't. Like, this is my story. This is why I put this out there, because it's so painful.
No, I'm not taking any pleasure in it.
And most people don't even realize just the repercussions of having that insecurity, that those thoughts of not being secure in something. That is still very, very hard on a person, emotionally damning. And people don't realize that even having to question whether or not I might go to prison for allegedly falsifying a report.
No, you did falsify a report, remember?
Absurd. Completely absurd. You're going to place that in the back of my fucking mind during an entire pregnancy and giving birth?
You have to work with her if they do take him. They can't just take a baby. They already told her, Ash, that they would work with her, and she said if they take him, she's not going to try to get him back.
That's how sick you people are, because you can't file things properly, because you can't do proper investigations, because you can't ask the appropriate questions to people in professional positions.
I'll tell you what, I don't get it. She will be dangerous right now because her hormones are going to be through the roof, and she's going to lose that baby. She's going to be dangerous.
I really don't understand the systems and how flawed they are. I don't. That's why I don't anticipate anything good coming from talking to CPS. I don't anticipate anything good coming from them just stealing him for a fucking hour. Do you realize all the times in my life that I suffered and allowed people to walk all over me?
Hold on. They may be gonna, Oh my goodness, I went blank. You know what they do to little boys? Oh my goodness, they may have just came and taken him for an hour so they could circumcise him. She's gonna be
He wanted to fight
dramatic
that bitch.
either way.
Don't fucking take him. I never let my daughter leave the room. Um, and when I did, I had my ex-husband follow because I was like, I'm not going to get my baby switched out or whatever or nonsense. They're going to give him
Yes,
shots
beep
or,
beep,
you know, any of
beep
that.
boop, beep
They're
beep.
going to accidentally circumcise him. What the fuck? No, like we should be able to sue this shit. You know, don't fucking tell us how to raise our children
No,
if you're not going to sit there and finance them and us. What is wrong with you?
they were gonna circumcise Doug like really quickly, and then the person that was doing it wasn't around.
So yeah, I don't know. I just don't even bother. You can't be trusted with a child, period. Do you not realize I was the only one around my child for 3.5 years of
You
her
have
life?
threatened to snap this baby's neck. You did that. You did that.
The only one. And she did so much better than she is now. She did
You don't
so
know
much
how she's
better.
doing
She
now.
flourished. And people know that.
Her words make me
And now
sick.
she's not the same kid. And they
I saw
damned
that,
her
Willow.
because they removed her from my life. And so, and she was actually, she
I
was
don't think someone spoke to someone they're not gonna let her be alone with him. Oh,
wasn't at all abused.
I don't think she.
So
Nah,
where is she now? Okay. Okay, I don't understand why people continually harass when they don't know the story or if they're just doing that
hey
just to
Nana.
try
So
to rile me up.
honestly, I don't think that you. I think if a baby is born and it has weed in its system, do they still take your baby for weed?
And to try to get me to admit to something I didn't do because that's not even the case. My daughter was never in any danger whatsoever around me. Just because I called my ex-husband a million times after his family physically assaulted me because I couldn't manage being alone at that time with my emotions and my child, it had nothing to do
Well,
with
imagine how
postpartum
your
whatsoever.
emotions are
So
gonna be
I think
now.
that you need to rethink that and realize that the perpetrators are the ones that actually stole my child from me, like the abusers, the predators, and that makes no sense. If you're on their side of this, then you are
Not in a
sick.
state where
And
it's
if you're
legal.
mentioning shit like that about, oh, where is she now? I should be able to sue for that.
Oh
That's
yeah,
6
Jan.
years of me being apart from my child,
We've seen
and
her do
you
this
gave
multiple
him
times.
over. You gave my daughter over to someone that wanted me dead, which is a actual like felony offense
Mm.
for having left those guns with someone that he
Here we go
filed
again.
for
Here we go.
mentally
Now
disabled.
we see, and she's going backwards. Focus. Problem is, she threatened the baby while in her. However, we knew she wouldn't do anything. She can harm the child. Oh, she'll never get to keep that baby. I mean, ever. Not now. I mean, she's got to work towards it. But here's what. Here's what. She's still right here stuck talking about when he left two guns in the house and she was willing to harm herself. Is she so stupid that she thinks that CPS isn't out there watching her right now? Is Illinois legal?
Mentally ill. So if you don't look at it from the bigger picture, then I'm not really sure what to tell you. Then you're just one of those small-minded people. That you're very simple-minded and you don't see the grander scheme of things. You don't see what really went down. You only see what's right in front of your damn face.
Here she
Is
goes.
that what it is? You got a southern accent too? Did I offend you? Did I say one or two things that was offensive to you? Is that why you're so upset? Because I'm so condescending? I know more than you do? Yeah, people are so stupid. They think that really riles me up what you say. No, I know that it's a lie. But then I combat it because I'm like, are you that stupid? It gives me something to talk about. It truly
Oh, I don't
does.
think she's in
I'm all
withdrawals.
crusty. I need a shower. I should take a shower right now while I'm like, well, he's not here since I have no one else to watch him for me while I would be in the shower anyway. And I wouldn't want to like leave him alone because that horrifies me. Even when I was going to take a dookie right now, I kept popping back over. I was like, like don't
Yeah,
move.
go take
He
a
was in the little
shower.
bassinet thing, but that's not the point. The point is that he could have suffocated if I wasn't watching at any moment. I get scared. I get very scared. And somebody said something about, oh, the curse of being a heavy sleeper. What about your kids? It's completely different when you have kids.
It
Everybody
is,
knows
but
that.
here she goes thinking she's cute. I don't know. There's the baby is absolutely adorable. Oh, absolutely, 100%. Oh, somebody gave her a super chat for diapers. What the fuck?
If you hear cooing,
Okay.
if you hear crying like that, you're awake in a moment. And I did that with my daughter all the time. That's why she was healthy and breastfed for 13 months. Never did I, and I slept through a lot of stuff, but it was a lot of like the physical
If
stuff. But when
CPS were
I
there,
thought
she
or
would
heard
know
my
they were
baby
there.
wanting me,
I
then I was
think.
up
Well,
immediately.
they told her that they're there.
Lack of sleep. That's what a good mother does. And like I explained to someone too, I'm sorry you're a bad mom,
She
but
needs
I'm a
more
great
than
one.
diapers.
And that bitch punched me in the face. That's how stupid you are. That's how you prove that you're a shitty mom, because you can't take words. And so you physically assaulted me, and then you got away with
I
it.
gotta
So
say, if she got in front of me with that fake Southern accent that she does, she may get punched. I'm just saying.
you laughed about it. You thought, oh my God, no, bitch, it'll come back around. Even though I don't have the money to sue the shit out of the state and sue the shit out of the what happened in those proceedings, bitch, Brandy, dumbass Pritchard Collins. Yeah, I don't give a shit if I can name drop, because that's
They're
what the
out
fuck
there
happened,
watching you,
and no one
stupid.
ever filed that shit. So, and then they look at me like I'm insane. No, I was going through mental breaks here, there, everywhere, all over the place, and you're gonna tell me I'm not trying. You're gonna tell me that I'm not capable. Really? Because I'm pretty sure I was damn capable when I ended up couponing and clipping and saving for my child, and I had a place of my
Oh my goodness. Here we go with the coupons again. That doesn't make a good mom.
own, and it was taken away because I was contacting my ex-husband to try to see my kid. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? He told me he didn't believe in the constructs of marriage. What did he do? He remarried someone he went to high school
There we
with.
go.
He got
We're
remarried to
going back
someone
in time
else
again. Hey,
after
Mac
divorcing and getting
11.
restraining orders on me. And then somebody said, huh, 2 years
No, they're
after
not gonna.
your
I don't
divorce,
think
that
they'll
seems
give her the
kind of
baby.
soon. I was like, yeah, maybe they were talking while we were still divorcing. Maybe that
Right,
wasn't just,
Barb?
me that was the issue. Maybe he was cheating long beforehand. And yet
Maybe, maybe
I
he
was the one
was.
pinpointed
But you know
because
what? That's in the past. You just had a baby. You just had a baby. And they're watching you.
all the evidence said this and that, right? All the evidence, all the papers, instead of realizing, well, Letitia's got plenty of
I
backup
can't
here
help how
and
I
there and
feel. And
everywhere.
I feel bad that some mom is about to possibly lose their child. I can't help that I feel that way. Yes, we have. Hey, Mercedes girl, good to see you. And I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. I'm having to watch my phone. Hey, Lacey.
And she just didn't throw it in everybody's face, but now she is, because she's like, oh God, this is not okay. None of this is fair. He is beautiful and sweet, and he's a blessing, but more than likely, they're going to try to steal him from me so that someone else can prosper off of him and not
That's
me,
not how it
which is actually
works.
very sad. I don't want to prosper off of him anyway. I want to be able to afford for him, and I didn't have that
You
luxury.
didn't
So now all of
try.
a sudden, he's somewhere else away from me for the next, better not be any more than 45 fucking minutes, because it's already been nearly 20. You said an hour, bitch. Like, I'm timing you. Like, these people better be here and done and gone so that I can at least spend some time with him. And if not, fine, bottle feed him. I don't care. Like, realize that you just ruined 2 lives. You just ruined 2 people, and you'll never be able to fix that. But then again, why would they want to? That's not their job. Their job is to file paperwork and go by their rules and regulations that don't add up, that make no
Think about
goddamn
the
sense.
baby. And I think it would be hard for me to put myself in these, it would just be hard all the way around. But here's what this is where she's not thinking about the baby at all. What's going to be best for him is a stable home, a good home, not her leaving there to go live in her car with a baby, not knowing if she can even get diapers. Let me tell you, diapers and wipes are so freaking expensive. I can't even believe it. I mm.
You're going to pay someone a shit ton of money to watch the kid monthly, and it could die, and it could be neglected, and it could be, harassed and violated, sexually abused.
in the foster care system, and you're not going to offer that money to the mother so she can afford a house, so she could, afford for the kid?
Money.
Wow, you guys are backwards as fuck. Can't even believe that. Why would I ruin the baby's life? Someone said, you ruined the baby's life. Are you all right? Are you all right? For real. Are you? I hope the baby takes him from you. Or the baby daddy takes him from you. Oh, okay. That's nice. You trying to rile me up? Okay. That's good. You just sound like a bunch of imbeciles. A bunch of buffoons.
You just literally had your water break in jail. And you're making fun of people with a southern accent thinking you're better. You were in jail, Leticia, and that's where your water broke because you're a convict.
Yeah, because a rapist really deserves the baby, right? He's going to truly take care of it. And what's he going to do? Stick the dick in his mouth? Is that how he's going to feed him, with that kind of milky cream that come out of there? Because that's all he wants to do is just penetrate everything? Huh? Is that how he's going to take care of his baby? That's right. That's what I thought.
Wow. We're going to put trigger warning
That
on
man
this.
is good for nothing. He's not even good for a goddamn conversation. Instead, he's good for what? Harassing women? Abusing them? You're owed nothing. I'm pretty sure I'm owed a lot of things. And you have no say in that, do you?
That is
And that's what
sick.
pisses you off. Go to work. Yeah, I just popped out a baby. I'm going to go straight to go pick cotton in the fields. Let me do that. I'm not a slave to this fucking system. That's why you're fucking jealous. That's why you're like, money this, all about the money. It is all about the money, isn't it? Why are people always so obsessed with that? If only. If only. It's just so much easier to live simplistically.
Yeah, that pisses me
and that's
off,
why I don't even
Ash.
worry about that shit
For her
normally.
to sit there and think she's better than anybody because they have an accent and that she stayed in Arkansas. Oh, happy birthday, Mercedes girl. Hope it's wonderful.
Until they're trying to steal my baby because I don't have a house. What? Yeah, if I end up being forced, like if he's forced to be removed from me and they want me to do visitation and all that nonsense, no thanks. I'm not going to ruin my life.
So if he got the baby, she would definitely have visitation because she wouldn't be able to wait.
Trying to get back to whatever, ground zero. No, thank you. I've already done that a million times. I'm pretty sure I'm owed. And it's been backdated. And also, how many millions of dollars would that be added up if you add up all the years of all the abuse and throughout the systems, all the judicial systems, the judiciaries, and also all the medical systems, all the psychiatric facilities where I was abused in a majority of them because they weren't actually.
Yeah, you're really helping your case here.
Weren't actually doing things to help me. Instead, they were making me go crazy and telling me, well, if you don't speak up, it's best for you. Mental health is serious. I know. They think that ripping the child away is going to help anyone. Mm-hmm. No, it's going to make it way worse. I'm going to end up killing myself afterward because it's like so much
there
trauma.
There we go.
And then what? Then who's going to get the money for that? Who's going to be able to sue for my dead body because the government forced me to have to commit suicide? Because actually, you can sue people. People can go to prison for that. So I say there's a lot of fucking people, authorities that should get sued for this.
They're not going to do it.
I don't know. I see some prison time for someone other than me. Because that's not okay.
Suicide bait.
Oh, yes, we're jealous of you. Jealous of being homeless, getting money from taxpayers. Actually, that must be something you're jealous about because you're commenting on it. So you just exposed that. If you were not jealous, you wouldn't.
If I was in her position, I wouldn't give one flying shit. It's not until Sunday. Oh, okay. One flying shit what anybody in this chat said. I wouldn't be on here giving a shit. Hey, German lady. Of course, German lady, I bet they're watching her right now. What a piece of duke you are.
That's the thing with social media. People expose their mental illnesses all the time because they don't even realize that they're slightly jealous about these things, and that's why they mention it. That's why they do all this nonsense.
Yeah, you have everything I want.
218 death threats on that sweet baby's life, darling. Really? 218? Is that it? There weren't more? I could have swore I counted like 1,000. Death threats. The only people threatening my child's life are the people talking on here. Wow. Talking nonsense on here. The filthy dirtbags that talk like...
I don't know why I'm shocked that she's wilding out, but I am a little. I am. Just a little, not a lot. Let me speed it up a little bit more.
Like that. You are owed? Question mark. Take that somewhere else. Why don't you shove it? Let's see here.
Keep picking your nose
They
and
didn't
making fun of country people. Go ahead.
him for tests right now. They said that they were going to do those tests later on when he was 12 hours old and 24 hours old. They didn't do any testing right now. The pediatrician just informed me. So whatever they did and took him away from me, I'm freaking out.
I'd be freaking out too if I had 218
Hold on to my emotions. I know every
difference.
time I would sit there and scream at people because they didn't understand. It's fucking dumb. I don't know. I know people don't realize that.
And we have to remember, I can't help but how I feel getting here late. Could someone explain if she has a phone, if she's in custody? She's not in custody anymore, Blue. So here's the it was a threat to the baby when she said, I'm not going to eat or drink while I'm in here. Y'all keep me and I'm going to starve myself. That was a threat to the baby. Let's keep that in mind. That wasn't her threatening to herself. That was a threat to the baby. She was released from custody when her water broke.
When they were getting me worked up while he was inside of me, that it was causing more damage. So technically, wouldn't it be your harassment that I could end up suing over? I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. I wish I could pinpoint every single individual online as well, so that I can be like, hey, guess what? You owe me. There's something wrong with you. Either you need to shut the fuck up, or you nearly placed my child in danger, myself in danger, because I committed a suicide attempt a few weeks ago. And that's all on you people. That is all on you, all the judiciaries, all the...
Somebody just commented, tell the puppy killing story again. I'm sorry. Y'all, I can't help my sense of humor. Now that was funny. Hey, more than enough.
The medical systems, all the mental health systems, everything. And people are like, when are you gonna take accountability? Oh, when you force those other people, the perpetrators, to actually hold up,
but
and
I
take
don't think she wants
stand up and take
help.
accountability.
She wants free stuff and to rule the world. That's what she wants.
For what they've done to other people, such as myself. Because I sure as fuck am not the only person they've done it to, I'm sure. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure that when people discuss and talk about me, it's always like, oh yeah, that quiet girl? Oh, you mean the one that cleans up after herself and cleans up after others? Yeah, that girl. Oh, they stole from her? They robbed her? What did she do? Nothing that I know of, but what happened?
Cleaned up after herself. I watched you walk around that dishwasher 11 times without even closing it.
Was her words got her in trouble. Her freedom of speech got her in trouble. Seems like that's a huge violation of my constitutional rights. Seems like I could sue the United States for that one. I don't know. Yeah, seems about right to me.
Give that a shot.
I know, just don't sign any paperwork because I know that they're tricky like that. They used to do that when I was under a lot of psych meds and have me sign paper documentation for me being confined and detained all the time. And afterwards for my medical treatment.
Love notes
and
for TLC,
the same concept with whatever signature was on that divorce decree because I had no place to do that. I was on 90 bars of Xanax a month. I'm pretty sure that's not normal. That is not normal. And when I tell people about that, they're like, what? Yeah, they're documented. All that's documented. So they just wanted me dead.
I think, okay, I agree with this comment. Is this what people wanted? Clearly, this woman has lived and survived abuse. I agree. I think, look, she has been through it. She has been through a lot. She has been abused. This is an absolute, because she does have mental illness, she's also a product of her environment. But she's done nothing to pull herself out. And that's what you have to do. And now, well, I don't know. I do feel a little bad for her, but she is pissing me off with the accent thing. But chases fame while bringing nothing to the conversation. Do you have a trick? Great speaker, politics. What does she add to the platform? She does provide entertainment, Willow. Sadly,
let's see here.
She's a law.
So I don't trust anybody for their help or whatever. You don't even know how to make a proper police report. When I talk to officers, I presume that they're going to do their job. When I say I need to file a report, I'm sure that that's how it was supposed to go. So I'm positive that's not on my end. I'm positive that there are plenty of times I spoke up to officers. So what you're telling me is that I should have known better than to try to trust the authorities, to place my life and my children's lives in their hands, because I should have known better than to think that they were professional and going to uphold the law.
No, you should have taken care of yourself and your baby. That's what you should have done.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But now it's everyone else's fault,
right? I tell people off and on, like, maybe you shouldn't trust anyone. Even the fact that they took me in for the warrant, I was like, are you serious? And then they forced me to give birth right now. If I wouldn't have been stressed, I would have been able to wait it out a few more days. It would have had more time to spend with him, to let go. Easier, you know?
Yeah.
Go to jail.
We love a dumpster fire, Willow.
I'm sorry you're going to go to jail. That's so sad. I feel sorry for you.
We're like, don't you ever leave us, LeTiddy. Don't you ever leave us. I know, Ash. She has so much
we have
entitlement.
No rights. And when we go to sue, it takes forever for them to actually do anything about it. And also, too, I didn't have the money to file. So they just forget about it. They're like, whatever.
Someone said Illinois. I don't even know how the hell she got to Illinois.
Amen. Okay. Whatever.
She has 861 people watching her.
She needs to be imprisoned. They can love her. Oh, you're talking about your mother? Or you? Or is that your daughter? Or is that your sister? Or is that any other woman in your family?
Good
Yeah,
comeback.
that's what it sounds like. Don't talk about people you don't know. You're going straight to jail? Oh, I'm sorry. Why are you on my feed then? Like, you should be worried about the cops, not me. Because I'm sure they're going to come after people like you and not after people like me that don't do anything to anybody.
Stupid.
Yeah, I say for anybody, but no, I do a lot for people. Especially behind closed doors, behind, like, in the shadows. Why sit there and pretend that I'm something I'm not?
I do agree though that she's struggling, and the comments in her chat a lot of them are bad. I mean, I've laughed at some, yes, absolutely, but
let's see. These people are so funny. Quiet. You weren't quiet over the last 40 weeks while you were threatening the murder of your beautiful little boy. Really?
true.
Is he murdered? Oh my god. Now, there's a difference when you threaten something and you actually want to follow through with it, or you're just commenting about it because you're going through a mental break because nobody's helping you properly. I'm pretty sure I should be rich by now because
she seems shook that she woke up today a new mom with a baby without warning. Almost as she didn't have 10 whole months to get right.
it's a violation of my freedom of communication and speech.
Damn, I didn't know that was going to happen.
So the harassment I'm getting from your communication would be actually what is harassment and threatening.
Know that thing
because you're
me
threatening
wanted
me
to come out
by actually confronting me. Did I confront any of you personally? No, I didn't. Did I say, oh, I'm going to go kill your kids? I'm going to come kill you and your dog too? No. Get over yourselves.
No,
you're insane.
You killed your own dog.
Technically, children are property. Because, I mean, that's how my ex-husband made it out to be. Because otherwise my daughter would still be with me, right? But she's property now. So,
well,
just like the U.S. government.
I think so. I own mine.
I do want my baby back. I'm freaking out right now. That's why I'm having this commentary, and I'm just so fucking pissed off right now.
I think it's legal in Arkansas,
Mellow. Either do it, say it, and get it over with, rip the Band-Aid off clean, or just leave me the fuck alone. Look how gross my arms are.
Never does she have chill.
I'm
ever.
so tired physically.
Hey, crime story.
You tried to kill your son not
People
too long
really
ago.
Mean to her. I always try to give her a
tried to harm
comment.
myself, not my son. Because of words like that.
I have a sister who struggles. I don't know what to say to her.
When you're
because she does make me mad. Here I am. Samara. You hope they come back with a Cabbage Patch doll. Low hell. 681 people. 893.
On the internet, because you can still get in trouble for forcing somebody into committing suicide. And I commit suicide from all those people that were harping at me that day, on top of everyone else that had abused me, my brother who never got in trouble for assaulting me, all that stuff. So I'm pretty sure I'm in the right on this. I didn't mean to harm myself. That's why they had me voluntarily placed in the psych ward, because I know better. I know better, but why is it that I can't just get the help that I'm seeking? I have to ask a million times. Oh, because I don't have money. Oh, why don't you take the money that is owed to me from all these systems and everything,
here we go.
And then put it in my pocket instead of lying in your pockets and feeding off of whatever demons you got.
Please
I mean,
stop.
I don't understand the concept of money anyway. That's why I thought I was going to be fine. But now they're going to come in and talk to me about some BS about you don't have housing. That means we can't let him go with you. I don't know what to tell you. All right.
You literally have to have a place to take the baby. You didn't even have a car seat. The hospital was giving her one. Hey, unbothered.
Cool. Like, fine. Peace out. Peace. What do you want me to say? I'm not going to go back and live with my mom. I'm not going to try to pretend or lie to anybody.
Oh, I don't
Why should I lie to people?
Story junkie. She won't hurt herself. She loves herself so much. It's legal for a dog. Oh, I have no idea about it, honestly.
That's what people do when they get in trouble. That makes no goddamn sense. What would I do with a baby in my car anyway? What would I do with that? It makes no goddamn sense to me. And people, instead of thinking, well, we should help this girl. She's got 9 months, all right? What did they do? Continually place me in jail. Continually harass me. Continually steal from me. Steal my clothes. Steal my straighteners. Steal everything. And I was like, okay, well, you can't fight the systems because if they hate you, if they've got a mark against you
stuff
for any little thing, you're fucked. So that's why I tell people, like, this is my side of the story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm not about to lie for anyone else or myself to try to save anyone.
I don't believe you.
People are crazy.
I don't believe you.
You're the only person that can help yourself. Keep thinking that one. Right. I'm the only person.
Here we go.
Because when you're seeking out help to help that one person, you're not seeing the bigger picture, are you? You're not. Well,
you're really nailing it at making yourself look stable there, LeTiddy. You're nailing it.
These things were in place to help individuals like me. No.
Right, Willow. That's a good statement. You can't leave a car lot without insurance. While I have nothing but a pig and no kids, can't imagine leaving without a car seat.
What you're going to get placed under? Aw. Jail time is coming. I hope so for all of you, because you deserve it. I know, you need to get off the damn internet. You make no sense. All of you people make no sense. This person right here,
Okay.
Jenny Starr, needs to get off the internet. It's eating
18 when
away
I
at her
gave
mind
birth and
because
had
why
all
would you
my
comment on
ducks in
some
a
random
row.
person's
She's
feed?
ridiculous.
Why would you try?
Amy Jane, I was a very young mother too. I was 18. I did not have my ducks in a row. I don't even know that I had ducks, but I knew how to take care of a baby. You know, I knew I had to have a car seat. I knew that I had to have a place to live and all that stuff. But I will say this, luckily, I had a loving, supportive family. I don't want to say much about my husband at the time because God rest his soul. But yeah, Jane, I had 0 ducks. I had no ducks, but I had the love and the want to give my baby a great life.
To force them into believing that their words don't matter, that their life story doesn't matter, that they're worthless, that they should kill themselves because that's all they do. So if you didn't know where my baby went and you just got on the feed, they took him to the nursery for an hour while I'm sitting here waiting for CPS to come. And it's already been 30 minutes. They said they would be here within the hour to talk to me. And I just don't care. You chose foster care. No, they're coming to talk. Okay, I'm done. If you want any of this nonsense
Jason W.
to
is
seep
doing
away
a
at your
DNA
mind, I would go
test.
ahead and continue to believe it.
You know that he's got to be. Jason, if you ever see this, stay off the dating apps.
But I just don't care anymore. You people are crazy, and I'm not going to fight for shit because I should have been allotted my freedoms just being born here. But instead, they said I owed because even my parents had to owe for my birth, and even I had to owe for this baby's birth. So what you're telling me is that I'm going to have to pay the bill for all of this, and you're still going to take the baby for no goddamn good reason.
You're not going to pay a bill. Judge signed removal order. That's why he was removed from your room. Oh, stop. That's not true. That's not true. I don't believe that for 1 second.
And then you're going to pay somebody else to take care of it? Whoa, the systems are fucked. Like, it makes me fucking cry, like, inside of my deepest, darkest. Yeah, I have Medicare right now. The moment they try to put me in fucking prison for stupidity, then I don't have any of that because then I would be considered a felon. So I don't know what their end goal is in this. What is your end game, people? What is the purpose of destroying my life because I talk back to you and your systems, your flawed systems? What is the point? That's what all these homeless people have done. And that's why they don't get help because they're like, oh, you're going to bite the hand that feeds you? Yeah, you're not feeding me properly. You're feeding me trash. And of course, I'm going to speak out against it. There's no way that everybody's going to get beaten down for fucking years and not rile up and revolt against the systems. So that's where my words come in handy for all these individuals. They're like, oh my God, I had no idea. Yeah, you had no idea that they could do all this stuff and they get away with it and they get away with murder constantly every day. Look at the fucking mobsters and the gangsters and the mafia and everything because they're all tied into the police forces.
912 watching her now.
Too. You act like they're not. You act like, yo, no, the gang violence.
Yeah, Medicaid is paying the bill. She's not paying the bill.
The police. And who owns them? The government. And who owns them? The Illuminati. Jesus Christ, all of it. Just a fucking ploy to destroy us all. That's fine. I don't really care.
She had to know it was coming. But I think that that's just not what's on your mind when you have a baby. I don't know. It's you falling so deeply in love the second you see them. Yes, thumbs up, please. Self-esteem is. Let me dislike her video. I can't believe she has 56.
What's the purpose of it? What's the purpose of that? You know, this person's going out to get a job. That's good. And this person's going to jail. Oh, that's nice. I mean, not really for you, but yeah. And you know what too is that I was starting to get a little bit of money from this YouTube shit, which is weird because, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I went on Google AdSense and it told me that I wasn't gonna get a payment this month because of the time that people said that, well, you don't get paid when you are restricted, and I got the payment anyway. There's a lot of suspicious shit going on in my life. Too coincidental.
There's nothing suspicious about that. You still get paid if you're on restriction. It's if you get your channel taken down. I think
I'm very glad that they help me, but I know that certain amounts of favors have to be paid back. And I'm like, ooh,
oh yeah,
payments
money.
For what? I don't understand. Either you do it out of the kindness of your heart, or you don't. And if not, then I'm sorry for you people. So it's very confusing what's going on in my life right now. Very confusing. I'm trying to trust, 19. But I can't. And the more I sit here and trust, the more that they rip away from me, which is the saddest part. Because the more I think they're going to do right by me in these situations, it's like they lure me into.
I don't know. I think I was definitely a better mother at 25 than I was at 18. But you know, it happened, and here we are.
Constantly, they lure me into these traps. They want to see.
And she waited till she was 29 before she's going to have a baby next month.
Me get all so happy, rip it away, take it away from her, And I'm like, okay, fine. Like, am I like one of the only people that you've ever come in contact with that is just like, all right, you're crazy. Like, I'll just let you be crazy. I'm gonna back
Record your
off.
CPS visit.
Apparently so.
Oh, don't do
and I guess
that.
that's why my story is significant to a lot of people, because I'm not fighting you. If you want to act crazy and act delusional, that's fine. If you want to steal and rob and rape from me, that's fine. But you'll get your karma. And there's nothing good about you doing that to the
Yeah, we're
populace.
getting up
And
there.
I'm just one. Imagine all the people that you've persuaded
Oh, I had a baby at 15.
harassed
Oh
outside
my
of that.
goodness.
That's crazy. That's crazy talk, man. Crazy. Can't believe I just gave birth. That was weird. Like, I feel
Does
better
she have a
now.
lot
Like, I'm
of
just laying
subs?
down,
Yeah.
but I wonder what it's gonna feel like when I'm
I've
walking
watched
around
her
having to deal
before
with
she even had 1,000, and she has almost 7,000 now. She had a few hundred when I started watching her.
stuff and like all the extra discharge. It's
Al would share her stuff on Twitter, and that's what sent me over there.
fine for me. I mean, you go through this stuff and then you just have to get over it, because people are going to kill you anyway. They're going to kill you off regardless. They're going to do anything and everything to get you to that point where you feel safe, and then rip everything away from you, because that's just how they like to play their games. That's how they are.
No, you
That's how
did this.
they do things.
Why
It's
can't
just how it
she
is.
see? Well, y'all help me. Why can't she see she did this?
You know?
Is it simply because she's insane, or she just don't want to see it?
Anyway, I love you very much. I hope everybody's doing well. It's already getting close to that hour mark, and I guess
Lord
if the
help,
baby
if
doesn't
they don't bring that
get brought
baby back in
here
an hour, she's gonna rip that room apart.
within that hour mark, I'm going to ask them,
25.
where's
Aw,
CPS?
Ash.
You know, what am I waiting for? You just rip the baby away. I can't feed him every 30 minutes like I was. Are you trying to, what? You're the one? What is that? What did I say? Endangering this baby? Is that what you wanted? You want to be the ones to be held accountable for endangering this child, especially for ripping it away from a loving mother?
4
That's
kids by
insane.
24.
God bless you, and God bless your family and everything. I hope that everybody's doing well, and I hope that everybody's doing right by the people next to them instead of acting all crazy and trying to steal from them and rob from them. I don't even want to read the rest of these comments. There's a lot of crazy going on right now. The moment I start talking back, case in point right here on the feed, a bunch of crazies, a bunch of delusional individuals that think that their words matter, and they don't. Judge signed removal order. That's why he's removed from the room. Really? Well, if they did sign a removal order, they'd have to have viable proof that I was dangerous to anyone, and I'm not. So
No, you are.
what dangerous proof do you have? Oh, well, now we've got an eyewitness account from these abusive individuals. That's why we can clarify that your daughter should be taken away. Maybe I snapped after my daughter was removed, and I purposely didn't have any more kids because I couldn't handle that pain anymore. I couldn't handle the nonsense of everyone getting one over on you.
Then
can't
why
handle it.
didn't you at least, at the very minimum, make him wear a condom? You nasty. Y'all know.
Anymore. Like, that's why I don't get my hopes up. Why do I care? Why do I care? Honestly, sure, it hurts for a moment, and I cry for a little bit, but I get over it. Like everyone, it's just a scraped knee. It's just, you have to be that way in this day and age, you know, in order to like evolve spiritually or just in this realm. You just have to realize people are sick, and they're very sick.
Gets
And to
attitude,
the point where
her face morphs into sperm donors. I can't imagine how hard it would be if I had to call. Right.
they will kill you over it. And that's the sad part. I had no idea. Like, when I was raised in Catholic school, I thought, no, there's always good in people. There's always good in something. There's always positive this and that and everything. Like a crazy person. And it's like, okay, I'll pray for all of you.
I agree. Where's the good in you? Where's the good in
All
you,
right,
LeTiddy?
everyone have a good day. I'm freaking out right now still. I could have slept right now, but no. I wanted to get my thoughts across before someone does something else crazy.
They're
and then I can't get
watching
my point
you.
across, and that people don't understand where I'm coming from when
Do
I see
I know
all this
for a fact they're watching her? No. Do I figure they are? They should be.
craziness that I've always just shut my mouth about it, and now I'm not because it's happening to me, obviously. So get away from the hospital. They're coming to arrest you for the warrant. They signed a paper that says I have to go to court. They're not looking for me right now. Are you okay? Like, are you all right? These people feed you lies, and then they turn around and they try to make
They're
it
just
out
trying
to
to
be what it
scare you,
is.
stupid.
Stay on
Not.
topic. None of
Go,
this is
go,
true.
go.
A majority of this is not true. So all the things that people are saying, not what I'm saying, what the people are saying there. Majority of that is not true. They told me I have to be at court, so they're expecting me to be in court, and they're not going to.
Gretchen, I think that she finally got wise to the psychiatrist that probably just wanted her to
do a
live with
warrant
him.
up
I
until
don't know
that
what
point.
he
It would mean
she
would make
does
no
need to
sense.
sedative.
I
I
had a
agree
baby,
with that, Jane.
and they were trying to give me some leniency, and that's weird. I don't understand. I just don't understand it. Don't understand it. I didn't want to pop out a child. I didn't want to have this responsibility.
go.
I didn't want all of that. I thought it was going to be a blessing, and then I'm like, ooh, actually, the fact that they keep shoving me in jail, that's not a blessing at all. That's horrifying. That's the devil.
Talking,
and I don't know why the devil's after my child like that, or the devil's after me like that, because I sure as fuck have not messed with the devil that much in my life. I did not play with the devil. I did not
met a man on a dating app and had sex with him.
Exchanges. I did not give him, my soul years ago. I gave that to the Lord and was hoping for salvation. And this is not salvation. This is not proper salvation. Or maybe suffering is salvation. Maybe everything has a contradiction, is a contradiction within itself. And I just have to be okay with it. And that's why people are like, why you're so strong. And like, even my mother made another comment. I don't remember what she said, but like, just appreciating the strength that I have within me, and to have gone through the things that I've gone through and still standing upright because
See,
of
her
it.
mom it just contradicts everything. Hey, Chrisley, contradicts everything. Like now her mom's like, you're so strong and I can't do what you do. I don't like her mom. I just don't.
And
you know what I do like? LeTiddy's hair. I kind of wish I had hair.
that's all I can do. That's all I can do is just pray and
could
smile
do a lot with
and
that.
thank God for the little things. And I do all the time. People think I'm so spoiled. I'm like, I literally have done all kinds of. I've eaten out of trash cans. You think I haven't?
Yes.
Like, are you okay? Like, there are things that I've done that I'm humiliated over. There are things sleeping on the ground. There's times where I've all kinds of
That poor
disgusting things that I
baby.
had to do in order to
This poor
survive.
baby.
Even having to be naked in front of people and having to expose myself and not, or even like the times where I had to cuddle people and it was platonic. But you think I wanted to be touched? No, I cried about that all the time. Not all of them were good people. Some of them were nice people, and they just wanted to help me out and like be held. And who doesn't like to be held sometimes? But yeah, I mean, I'm mean and I'm cruel, and I'm like, no, don't touch me. Not at all. It's not even worth any money at all. Even my kindness, none of it or any of it. Just don't touch me. So it was even difficult when she was trying to check for my dilation. I was like, don't get your fucking hands near me, you bitch.
Nobody likes
She was a great person, wonderful person. But in those moments, I'm like, oh, you fucking cunt. like the people that message me, like, don't touch me. Don't rip shit away from me anymore. And of course, it's the same concept with what had happened with my divorce and all those things, because he would catch me in those heightened states of reactive abuse.
Yeah,
like,
you're right. You
in
know
an
what,
abusive
Willow?
way.
You're right. I remember because he even said, she was upset because he asked her to erase the videos.
He would catch that and be, oh, this is how she does it. She does it first. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. No, you didn't show them, disclose what you had done to me prior, which was worse. So here you go. What is that? Something about them apples? I don't know. I get off here. It's 15 minutes left. Oh my God. I'm tripping. You said within the fucking hour. It's been within the hour. There's no one here. August 30th, 2022. Leticia Collins Servant.
All right, y'all. She's done. So what do you think? What do you think is going to happen? Let me let the chat catch up over here. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Go. She's manic. Of course. Oh, I guess. I'm so curious to see what's going to happen from here. I got to find my. What did I do? Okay. Sweet silence. The shit is about to hit the. Yes. I'm telling y'all. This may be an all-nighter, honestly, y'all. Seriously. Definitely manic. They have cliffhanger. Well, I guess she could be manic. 100%. They won't give that baby back. She's not going to get to leave that hospital with that baby. I'm curious to see. I hope that baby is just safe forever. Like I'd go get him. And I, honest to God, don't want to raise any more kids. I love being a grandma. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me besides becoming a mom. But I wouldn't want to do it again, but I would. I'd go get him right now. I've been obsessed over the baby's safety for weeks. My family is sick of hearing about it. I didn't get, I'm sorry, Nanya. Babies are deserving of the world. Absolutely. That baby to her, whether she signs some. No, you don't have to sign anything if you lose custody. I wish I was a great. Same, Nana Sue, same. She smoked weed her entire pregnancy. He tested positive, no doubt. Yeah, he had to test positive. I don't. Vicky, I agree. Where have you been? I'm glad at least we know now that he's born healthy and he's safe no matter what. Right now he's safe. Um, I'm wondering how this will work since she's in a different state. Which state will? Oh, that's a good question. Oh my, I'm sure they'll give to old MGL. She's golly. I would love to have a stream about that Michelle Sabat. Is that how you say it? And MGL. Like, what the hell? She's in Illinois. I wonder what. Jane. Hey, Susan. Yay. Um. Golly. She's in Illinois instead of her hometown, which is Arkansas. All right, Willow. So petty. If I can't stand someone, I do it out of pure spite to keep her from ever touching him. I care about the baby. I'm not. No. Yeah, it can have a little baby Camaro and stay in very expensive hotels. So many beautiful people waiting for a child. Right, Rosebud. That breaks my heart that there's so many people that can't have kids and want them so badly. And then there's people just that all willy nilly have a kid here and there. Running from the cops is how she ended up. Right, Willow. So what happens? Now her baby, while she lives in Arkansas, her baby is going to be in a foster home in Illinois. How does that work, Jan? Though, is she? Hmm. That's a. I wonder how that. What's going to happen? They're adopted because she can never have kids. There are millions of women. Oh, no, Cassandra, they won't. I don't think there's a state in the world or a country that would let somebody leave with no place to live. I don't think so. No kids, definitely. My ex would take the child right now, even being a LeTiddy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Willow becomes a ward of the state to which it was born. So if that baby's born in Illinois, he is awarded to the state of Illinois. Oh my goodness. She won't go back to Arkansas. Illinois has jurisdiction. She broke the law in Arkansas, though. That's where she'll have to go to court. They're probably going to extradite her. Is that what it's extradite, right? Or is it expedite? Either way, I think it's extradite. Hi, Alicia. Long time no see. She does not, oh, I know, Ash. But then her water broke, so they gave her a court date. So is her, I don't know, Bebop. So I wonder if her court date is in Arkansas or Illinois. Extradite. Thank you, Willow. Crime story. I I don't know. Nobody knows. Like the dad wanted a one night stand, and what he got was a LeTiddy. Now that's what happened. And this one of the so called dads. I think the other one offered to step up. Days of newborns waiting years for birth parents to get their crap together are long gone. Oh really? Which one is the baby? Well, she don't know. She says it's Jason, but worst Tinder hookup ever. Right. Extra deal. The whole situation is sad. Green Eyes, I pray too. Thomas offered to be the dad and take care of them both. Yes, yes, yes. Water broke in the jail. And jail said, "See ya." Right. She's. Did y'all hear her say, "I kind of made it even worse in jail because I peed in the floor"? What? Yeah, you're really making yourself look good, LeTiddy. Good job. Jason signed the paperwork already because he wants to know. Plot twist, right, Destiny Lynn? She's trying to get the dad that has the money home. Yeah, Jen, you're right. They wouldn't have released her if Arkansas didn't lift their hold. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. I see. But they had to release her. Her water broke. But I see what you're saying. They would have put her back in jail after. Okay. Jason's on a registry for DNA. God, that poor baby. That poor baby has came into the world with a job, and that makes me sick. Oh, here's Tammy, just me. It makes me sick how all of a sudden she cares about the horrible things she said. Who even thinks to say that you want to snap a baby's neck? Who even thinks to say that? Jason or Thomas come to the hospital and they give him to the dad. No, mellow one, they don't. It's a simple court procedure. No, jails don't have like a maternity ward. Can you imagine how much of our how much our taxes would go up if they did? Golly, our electric bill went up $100 this month for no reason, no reason. But it does every August. Always has, and it probably always will. For resisting arrest, I have to say it's the internet. The foul things she said about the child here for you better believe it, Willow. You better believe it. Um, they're usually handcuffed to the. Yeah, she's been released. Oh, what I was gonna say, I have to say when she said, when they said we need you to get out of the car, and she said no, I did laugh. I was like, she's just gonna keep saying no, and they'll say, okay, ma'am, have a good day, go on. Too bad that's not how it works. Oh, turned out to do great things. Yeah, like the Walmart baby. He can be like the YouTube baby, and that was, yeah, it was. She's like, no, it's like she sounded like a 2-year old when she said no the cops. Oh, okay. If you really don't want to buy what, Vicky? Vicky, so ridiculous. Oh yeah, yeah. We understand, ma'am. Have a good night. Boy, you talk about perfect timing. Those cops, if she didn't break her own water, which I have my suspicions, can you break your own water? Seems like that would hurt, but knowing LeTiddy, just over the bridge, but I go, and it's bad. Oh, hey Tracy, how are you? All the potential fathers have to do is file, and that they don't even know who all the potential. Sadly, it sounds very unpleasant, but knowing her, she'll do any. I mean, me too, Lacey. Me too. Can you imagine the poor nurses, the calls they were getting at the hospital? What I can't imagine. I can't. And the thing is don't bother the hospital people. Please don't bother the hospital. They have enough on their hands. They have LeTiddy in there. She kept saying when I brought, yeah, I noticed it. I mean, when it broke, yeah, I did, Tracy. In the beginning of this stream, I talked about that because she said it twice. I was like, hmm. Penny, but yeah, the movie. Maybe I'm buffering again. Bet you now. Randy is go. I'm not. Can y'all hear me? Buffering, in and out. All right, y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead and end it because I cannot get it to pull up. Y'all have a good day. Thank you so much for staying here with me. If y'all can hear me, I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. I love y'all. Have a great day.